Staying with the neighborhood, India's Foreign Minister S Jaishankar was in the Maldives. He had a busy 3 days there. A lot of meetings, a lot of inaugurations and surprisingly, some progress. I say surprisingly for a reason. The new Maldivian president has distanced himself from India. He even expelled Indian troops from his country. So this visit was a chance to reset, to put all the bad blood behind. Minister Jaishankar met President Mohammad Muizzu. He also had talks with the foreign minister and the defense minister of the Maldives. First, let's look at the progress. Jaishankar inaugurated a water and sewage network with Muizzu. It connects 28 islands in the Maldives. It was built with Indian loans. 6 other projects were also inaugurated. These focus on mental health, speech therapy and street lighting, basically community-focused projects. Again, built with Indian help. Both sides also renewed a deal to train civil servants. The Maldives will send 1,000 bureaucrats to India. New Delhi will train and send them back. This deal will last from 2024 to 2029. Another major announcement was the UPI, the United Payments Interface. A lot of Indian neighbors use this instant payment system. The Maldives will be the latest. I know this sounds impressive for a 3-day trip, but Jaishankar's biggest test was not the projects. It was the politics. Would he be able to bury the tensions? On day 1, the minister made a declaration. He said the Maldives wasn't just a neighbor, it was a natural partner.
That we are not just close neighbors, we are also natural partners. Today, we are mutually invested in each other's development and progress. In this tumultuous environment, India has been and will be an anchor of stability for its friends, partners and neighbors. To Maldives specifically, we have provided support to deal with economic challenges through financial assistance and budgetary support and by ensuring uninterrupted supply of critical items.
Did Muizzu reciprocate this warmth? From the looks of it, yes, he did. He thanked India for the continued developmental assistance. He also promised to deepen the relationship, very different from his India out rhetoric rather. Even the opposition was surprised. That's the Maldivian Democratic Party, or the MDP. They have welcomed Muizzu's outreach to India. But let's look at the bigger picture. Can India really count on Muizzu? What does India's policy towards him suggest? Muizzu's core belief has not changed. He won an election by saying India out. He won a parliamentary majority by saying the same thing. So why would he suddenly abandon it? Logic says he wouldn't. But ruling is very different from campaigning. India is a key investor in the Maldivian economy. It is also the first responder in times of crises. After 8 months in office, Mohammad Muizzu probably realizes this. He can fight history and politics, but he cannot fight geography. Hence his apparent reset in relations. Don't mistake this for a return to the days of India first though. This is Muizzu keeping his options open, which brings us to the second question. What does India's policy suggest? A lot of patience and maturity. That's what India has shown. We've seen racist and personal attacks from Muizzu's party, but India has not lashed out, nor has it reduced investments or assistance. Same with troop withdrawal. Muizzu was keen on making a public spectacle out of it, but New Delhi completed it quietly. No fuss, no spectacle. It tells you what India is looking at. It's looking at the bigger picture. And that's a message for the entire neighborhood. Because the Maldives is not alone. Nepal is playing India against China. Bangladesh is heading the same way. And Sri Lanka is neck deep in Chinese loans. So let's face it, the equations have changed in South Asia. India cannot afford to live in denial, to dream about the good old days of dominance. You must adapt or perish. And it looks like India is choosing the first option. It is adapting to the changing equation. Having said that, it's also important to draw red lines. Too flexible, and you're seen as a pushover. Too rigid, and you're seen as a bully. India's challenge will be to strike a balance.
Across continents, one powerful news source.
Bringing you diverse perspectives on the issues that matter.
we go beyond the boundaries to give you that little extra about every sporting moment.
So thank you for making Firstpost 5 million strong. We're counting on your support, and you can trust us to bring you the news unfiltered and unvarnished.
Climate change is on our doorstep. It's time for a revolution to take root. And it starts with 1.4 billion Indians. It starts with one tree for humanity, one tree for Mother Earth, one tree for our future. Project One Tree, a News 18 network initiative.
On the today, the T20 World Cup bandwagon has moved across to the West Indies.